Good morning and welcome to my class. I'm Ms. Vandana Gupta, Assistant Professor of Mathematics. See, have already started with topic shares, which is a part of Unit 1, Section 1 Mathematics. So in last few lectures, we have solved problems in which we have calculated total dividend, purchase price, selling price, total amount invested, total sale price, and number of shares purchased and number of shares sold. Today we will see how to find out the gain or profit in shares and how to find out the percentage profit, which is also called as rate of return. See, if you invest in shares, you generate more money out of it. Okay. So there are two different ways in which you gain through shares. So in shares, there are two types of gains. In shares, there are two types of gain. One is through dividend and the other one is by selling the shares. आपको दो तरह से यहाँ पर गेन होता है, एक तो डिविडेंड के थ्रू और दूसरा जब आप अपने शेयर्स को सेल करते हैं। से जब आपने सपोज 100 रुपीज में शेयर खरीदा और समझो 130 में बेच दिया, तो आपको हर एक शेयर के ऊपर 30 रुपीज का प्रॉफिट होगा, आई मीन गेन हो गया आपको। ठीक है, तो इस तरह से you know what people they do, they purchase shares and they sell when their market price increases. So that way they gain from shares. The other way is by getting the dividend. Okay, so we define the term net gain. What is a net gain? कहां से आपको पैसा आता है, कहां से आता है? When you sell the shares, so total selling price, और दूसरा कहां से आता है? डिविडेंड के थ्रू आता है। तो टोटल सेलिंग प्राइस प्लस टोटल डिविडेंड, दिस इज व्हाट द अमाउंट व्हिच यू आर गेटिंग। फ्रॉम दैट, इफ यू सब्ट्रैक्ट द अमाउंट व्हिच यू हैव इन्वेस्टेड टू परचेज द शेयर्स माइनस टोटल अमाउंट इन्वेस्टेड, व्हाट यू विल गेट विल बी योर टोटल, आई मीन नेट गेन। ओके, सो नेट गेन का मतलब है कहां से आपको पैसा मिल रहा है माइनस आपने कितना अमाउंट इन्वेस्ट किया, दैट इज योर नेट गेन। सो नेट गेन इज कैलकुलेटेड एज टोटल सेलिंग प्राइस प्लस टोटल डिविडेंड minus total amount invested. Now it may happen sometimes that a person has not he has not received the dividend, before that only he sold, so उस केस में dividend will be 0. Okay, and sometimes he has got the dividend and not sold the shares, so his gain is only through the dividend. Okay, so whatever is the case, accordingly we calculate the gain. Now there is a term which is called as percentage gain or percentage profit. It is also called as rate of return. This is the formula to calculate that. Percentage profit is equal to net gain divided by total amount invested into 100. So suppose if I say that I have invested in shares and I got 20% gain or 20% profit. What is the meaning of that? So that is what I have mentioned here. 20% gain meaning if amount invested is rupees 100, then the profit is rupees 20. इसका मतलब percentage profit or percentage gain or rate of return is expressed as a percentage of amount invested. Okay, Let me give you one simple example, which you are already familiar, to explain this concept of percentage gain. You know that all of you have submitted your mark sheet in college, HSC mark sheet. See, suppose you are from state. Your total marks are out of 600, correct? There may be some students who may be from other boards. So the state board में out of 600 होता है, CBSE में 500 वैसे होता है. Maybe there may be some other board, UP board or whatever. There are many boards are there. उसमें 550 वैसे होता है, ठीक है? So you are getting the marks out of 600. Some other board students are getting the marks out of 500, and some other board is getting out of 550. How will I compare कि किसको marks ज़्यादा? Okay, so if I say I got 400 total marks in 12th, that will not make any sense. Total 400 मिला, लेकिन out of कितना मिला? That is important, correct? So what we do, we take the concept of percentage. So we calculate the percentage. Percentage का मतलब है whatever may be out of, we are calculating it out of 100. Percentage का मतलब होता है out of 100. 100 में से कितना? So if I say that I got 60%, what is the meaning of that? Out of 100, I have got. So I have converted this out of 600 to 100, out of 100. So you know this very well. तो अगर हमें दो different board के students हैं, if I know their percentage, then I can compare. Okay. So in that case, I don't need from how many marks they have got this mark. Okay, out of 600 or 500 or 550, it doesn't matter if I compare their percentage. Okay, so this is where the concept of percentage comes. So when I say that कि मैंने shares में invest किया था और मुझे से 5,000 का फायदा हुआ, कोई और दूसरा बोलता है कि मुझे 6,000 का फायदा हुआ, 6,000 का गेन हुआ, तो that will not make any sense unless I know कि उनको कितना परसेंट गेन हुआ. ओके, क्योंकि हो सकता है अमाउंट इन्वेस्टमेंट दोनों का डिफरेंट होगा, ठीक है? तो वी ऑलवेज वुड लाइक टू सी व्हाट इज द परसेंटेज प्रॉफिट और व्हाट इज द रेट ऑफ इट. ओके, सो इट इज ऑलवेज एक्सप्रेस एज अ परसेंटेज ऑफ अमाउंट इन्वेस्टेड. So it is calculated as net gain divided by total amount which you have invested into 100. Okay. Now let us calculate the in some of the problems the net gain and the rate of it. So let us go to the problem. I'll take this problem. Chaitali got 320 shares of a company of face value ₹10 at a market price of ₹120 each. After 3 months, she received dividend at 40%. After 6 months, she sold the shares at a market price of ₹160. She paid brokerage at 0.4% for both the transactions. मतलब for purchasing as well as for selling the shares, the brokerage was same 0.4%. Find her net gain and percentage gain. Okay. What we will do, read the question in parts and try to understand and write down what is given to you. So read once again. Chaitali got 320 shares of a company. That means what is given to you? Number of shares she has. She has purchased. Number of shares is how many? 320. This was shares she was having. What is the face value? Is 10 rupees 10. And these many shares she purchased at what price? At ₹120. So market price is 120 at the time of purchase. Okay. After 3 months, she received dividend at 40%. So I've written rate of dividend is 40%. After 6 months, means after receiving the dividend, she sold the shares. She sold all these shares When she sold, what was the market price? Rupees 160. So market price is equal to 160 at the time of sale. Okay, when जब उसने बेचा तो market price 160 था, जब खरीदा तो 120 था. So there are two market prices in this problem. Market price 120 when she purchased at the time of purchase, and market price is 160 at the time of sale. So directly you can see 160 minus 120, 40 rupees का gain उसको एक शेयर के ऊपर होगा. And then she paid brokerage of 0%. So you have to, you cannot say just 40%, 40 rupees, because there is a brokerage also involved. So it is not just 160 minus 120. Brokerage is also there because she has to pay brokerage also. The brokerage is 0.4% for purchase and sale. What we have to calculate in this problem? Find her net gain. Okay, and then percentage gain. So let us see. How do you calculate the net gain? So just now we have seen what is the formula to calculate net gain. Net gain is equal to total sale price plus total dividend minus amount invested. This is how we calculate the net gain. Correct? That's how we have seen now. So yeah, net gain is total selling price plus total dividend minus total amount invested. Now look at here. Now, what are the things? So these are the things which you have to find out: total sale price, total dividend, and amount invested. So let us see this total dividend we can calculate very easily. Okay, because you have given that these many shares she was having. You know the face value of each share, and you also know the rate of dividend. So you can find out the total dividend. So let us first calculate the total dividend.
You don't know everything about me. I've lived a lot of lives.
Let us calculate the total dividend now.
I got this family. Mistakes.
Just a minute. So let us calculate the total dividend. So total dividend, as you know, it is equal to rate of dividend into face value into number of shares divided by. So what is the rate of dividend here? It is 40%. And how many shares? 320. And face value 10. So rate of dividend is 40, face value is 10, and number of shares is 320 into 320 divided by. Calculate this. I hope everybody is sitting with the notebook, pen, and calculator. Correct? So you have to, this is not a theory lecture. You have to be very alert and do the calculation along with me. Okay. So how much it is coming? 1,280. Very good. 1,280. So this much is the total. Okay. So we have calculated the total. Let us find out the amount invested. Amount invested कैसे निकालते हैं हम? You should know the purchase price of one share multiplied by number of shares will give you the amount invested. So find out the purchase price of one share. purchase price of one share. How do you calculate the purchase price? It is market price plus what is the market price when see amount आप कब इन्वेस्ट करते हो जब आप खरीदते हो करेक्ट तो आपको मार्केट प्राइस वो लेना है जो एट द टाइम ऑफ परचेज था तो मार्केट प्राइस कितना था एट द टाइम ऑफ परचेज 120 है ना एंड ब्रोकरेज इज 0.4%. तो मार्केट प्राइस इज 120 प्लस ब्रोकरेज इज 0.4% of market price. Market price is 120. Brokerage is always calculated as a percentage of market price. 0.4% means 0.4 divided by 100 into 120. Doing all the calculation in every step so that you should not get confused. Now find out this first. 0.4 into 120 divided by 100. How much you will get? 0.48. Right now, you add it to 120 and you will get 120.48. So, though the market price was 120, but after adding the brokerage, the purchase price comes out to be 120.48. Okay. So this is the purchase price of one share. How will you find out the amount invested? Amount invested, as you know, it is equal to purchase price of one share multiplied by number of shares. So it is purchase price of one share multiplied by number of shares. Okay. What is the purchase price of one share? You have just calculated. It is 120.48. Okay. Multiply by number of shares. How many shares? 320 shares. Correct now? Calculate. How much you are getting? 38,553.6. 38,553.6. So this is the amount invested to purchase 320 shares. Okay. So we have calculated the amount invested also. So we have calculated total dividend. We have calculated amount invested. Now what is remaining? To find the total sale price. Okay. How will you find out the total sale price? To calculate the total sale price, you must know what is the selling price of one share. So let us calculate the selling price of one share. Okay. So calculate the selling price of one share. Sale price of one share. As you know that when you calculate the selling price, brokerage has to be subtracted from the market price. So it is market price minus brokerage. Remember this, when you are calculating the purchase price, brokerage has to be added. When you are subtracting the, when you are finding the selling price, you have to subtract the brokerage from the market price. What is the market price at the time of sale? Read the question. Go back to the question. She sold the shares at the market price of 160. So at the time of sale, see, market price was 160 and brokerage was same at 0.4%. 160 minus 0.4% of market price, that is 160. Again here, I want to tell you that many students, they don't write this percentage. They just write like this, 160 minus 0.4. That will give you 159.6. That is wrong. Okay, so don't do this mistake. It is not 0.4. It is 0.4%. Okay. So 0.4% of 160. You have to calculate. So these are some small things which are to be noted because these are the places where students make mistakes. 0.4% of 160 is 0.4 upon 100 into 160. Calculate this. So 160 minus, calculate this. How much you will get? 0.4 into 160 divided by 100. So you get 0.64. 0.64. When you subtract it from 160, you will get 159.36. This is the selling price of one share. Okay. (160 minus 0.64), that is 159.36. So selling price of one share is this much. So what will be the total sale price? Total sale price, how do you calculate? It is selling price of one share multiplied by how many shares were sold, number of shares sold. So what is the selling price of one share? We got it as 159.36 multiplied by number of shares. How many shares she sold? Go back to the question. After 6 months, she sold the shares. जितने उसके पास थे वो उसने सारे बेच दिए. How many she was having? 320. So she sold 320 shares. Multiplied by 320. So how much it will be? 159.36. 159.36 multiplied by 320. Use your calculator. So this gives you 50,995. So this is the total sale price. Okay. So now we know the total sale price. We also have calculated total dividend, and we also have calculated amount invested. So put this everything in this, and you will get the net gain. Find out the net gain. Let me just write it here itself. Let us write here itself, net gain. Go back to the. So net gain. How will you find out total sale price? How much you got total sale price? 50,995.2. 50,995.2. Okay. And total dividend. How much dividend we have received? How much we got? Dividend was 1280. 1280. And how much was the amount invested? That also we have calculated. Amount invested was 38,553.6. 38,553.6. So all these things which I have calculated, I just put it here. Now simplify, calculate all this. How much you will get? 50,995.2 plus 1,280 minus 38,553.6. How much you got? 13,721.6. So this is what is the net gain. Okay. Just check whether you are getting the same answer. Correct. Ansari Raja, Raja has done. Mahfouz, Nilesh Kumar, yes, good. So you are getting the 0.6, not 0.4. Okay. Wait a minute, let me just check. 50,995.2 plus 1,280 minus 38,553.6. So 13,721.6. This is the net gain. So you have calculated the net gain. Now you have to find out percentage gain. How do you calculate the percentage gain? Let us calculate the percentage gain. Yeah. So percentage gain, how do you calculate? It is net gain divided by amount invested into 100. Net gain हमको कितना मिला? 13,721.6. And how much was the amount invested? Amount invested was 38,553.6. 38,553.6 into 100. Net gain was amount invested was 38,553.6, and net gain was, here I have calculated, 13,721.6. 13,721.6 into 100. Find out how much you get. This is not percentage. So calculate 13,721.6 divided by 38,553.6 multiplied by 100. So you are getting 39.5. 35.5. Take up to 2 decimal places. And always percentage gain should be written in the form of percentage. 35 point, with this symbol you have to write percentage symbol. So 35.59% is the percentage gain. Are you getting this? Yes, very good. Okay. So this makes sense कि उसका rate of return उसका कितना था या उसको कितना percent profit हुआ? 35.59. Okay. The meaning of this is that if she has invested 100 rupees, she got 35.59 as the profit. That's the meaning of this. So I hope you have understood this question. Okay. Now, let us see one more problem. The second problem, which we are going to take now, that actually I have already done in the previous class. So I'm only going to, it is already there. I'm going to just explain you that. Look at this question. Aditi invested rupees 19,890 to purchase shares of a company with face value rupees 10 at market price of 130. She received dividend of 20%. Afterwards, she sold the shares at market price of 180. And she has to pay the brokerage of 2%. Find her net profit and percentage. Very much similar to the problem which we just saw. Write down what are the things given to you. In this problem, amount invested is given to you as 19,890. So amount invested is this much. Face value is 10. Market price when she purchased, it was 130. So market price is 130 at the time of purchase. Rate of dividend is 20%. And when she sold the shares, market price was 180. So market price is 180 at the time of sale. What is the brokerage? 2% for both purchase and sale. And you have to calculate the net profit. What is the net profit? Net gain or net profit are same. Okay, gain की जगह पर आप profit भी लिख सकते हैं. The net gain or net profit is same as total selling price plus total dividend minus total amount invested. Now इसमें से हमको देखो total amount invested is already given to us. कितना? 19,890. So this is already given to you. So what is required now to find out total selling price and total dividend? Now how do you calculate total dividend? Okay, total dividend, how do you calculate? It is rate of dividend. Yes, rate of dividend into face value into number of shares divided by 100. This is how you calculate the total dividend, correct? So for this problem also we will find out the total dividend. Okay. So total dividend equal to rate of dividend into face value into number of shares divided by 100. इसमें से देखो रेट ऑफ डिविडेंड we are already given to 20%. Face value also we are given, but we are not given number of shares she was having. So we can calculate that. We are given amount invested and we are also given the market price. So we can find out how many shares were purchased. So find out the purchase price of one share. Purchase price of one share. How do you calculate purchase price of one share? It is market price plus brokerage. Correct? No? What is the market price? 130. Correct? And brokerage is 2%. Market price at the time of purchase is 130 and 2% brokerage. So 130 plus 2% of 130. What will be that? It is 130 plus 2 upon 100 into 130. That will give you 130 plus 2% of 130. That will be 2.6. It is 132.6. Okay. So the purchase price of one share is coming as 132.6. Find out number of shares. Number of shares is equal to amount invested divided by purchase price of one share. So what is the amount invested? What amount invested is given to you here, 19,890. So 19,890 divided by purchase price is 132.6. How much do you get? So 19,890 divided by 132.6. That will give you 150. So that means she was having 150 shares. Find out total dividend. So total dividend is equal to rate of dividend how much? 20% and face value is 10. So it is 20 into 10 into 150 divided by 100. Rate of dividend is 20, face value is 10, number of shares is 150 divided by 100. So find out that. How much? We'll get 300. So total dividend is 300. Okay. Now what you have to find out? So we have found out total dividend, amount invested already given to you. You have to now find out the total sale price. So to find the total sale price, you will require selling price of one share. Selling price of one share is nothing but market price minus brokerage. What was the selling price at the time of sale? Market price at the time of sale? It was 180. So 180 minus 2% of 1. That is 180 minus 2 upon 100 into 1. It is 180 minus 3.6. Find out that. How much you will get? It is 176. This is the selling price of one share. So what will be the total sale price? Total sale price is equal to selling price of one share multiplied by number of shares sold. Number of shares sold. Okay. What is the selling price of one share? 176.4. And how many shares were she was having? See here, 150 into 150. Find out how much it will be. That is 26,460. So this is the total sale price. So now you can find out the net profit. Net profit. Look at here. Net profit is total selling price plus total dividend minus total amount invested. So what is total selling price? Total selling price is 26,460. How much is the dividend? Dividend is 300. Okay. The total dividend. that is 300. And what is the amount invested? Look at here, amount invested. It is 19,890. Find out this. So how much you will get? 26,460 plus 300 minus 19,890. So it is 6,870. So this is net gain. Okay, net profit. Now find out percentage profit. What is percentage profit? It is net profit divided by amount invested into net profit is 6,817 and amount invested is 19,890 multiplied by 100. See what that is. We're getting 34.539. So it is 539. Right? So you can take only two places after the decimal. So 34.54%. See, whenever you are, I'm taking only up to two decimal places. So look at the third digit. If it is 5 or more than 5, then you can increase the third digit. So percentage profit is 34.54%. Okay. So these two problems we have solved today, in which we have calculated the percentage profit and the net profit. So you all see if this meeting gets over, no, then you can join with the same link. So now let me give you the attendance link.